So that's what we're going to do. No big introduction, no forced routine, no overthinking, just you and me. A few minutes where everything else can fade back. Hi. Before we get into this video, I'd like to thank all my Patreon members for their continued support. If you want to follow me on my other platforms, my link is in the description below. Now, let's get into the video. I had a completely different video planned. Something simple and something predictable, something I could sit down, record, upload, and not think too much about. But the longer I sat here, the more I realized I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make something flat, and I didn't want to make something that felt like every other video. I wanted to make this one feel more direct, more personal, more like I'm actually here with you for a few minutes. Not performing at you, not filling space, just talking to you slowly, honestly, with my full attention on you. That feels different, doesn't it? When someone actually gives you their full attention. No rushing, no looking past you, no pretending to listen while they're thinking about something else. Just focus, just presence. Just that feeling of being noticed in a way that makes you feel a little bit stiller, makes you sit a little bit calmer. I think that's why you're here. Not just for background noise, not just for something to put on while you scroll, not just because you needed another video to watch. I think you're here because there's something about being spoken to directly that works on you. A calm voice, a steady look, a slower pace at the end of the day. Something about being told you don't have to do anything right now. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to be impressive. You don't have to be useful. You can just sit here, listen, breathe, and let the room get quiet. So that's what we're going to do. No big introduction, no forced routine, no overthinking, just you and me. A few minutes where everything else can fade back. And I want you to notice your breathing first. Don't change it yet, just notice it. Notice if it's shallow. Notice if you've been holding tension in your chest, in your shoulders, in your jaw, maybe even in your hands. You probably have. Most people do. They walk around all day carrying things they don't even realize they're carrying. Pressure, noise, expectations, the feeling that they need to stay alert all the time. But not here. Not right now. Right now, you can let some of that drop. Not all at once, but just a little. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders relax. Let your hands relax. Good. That's already better. There's something interesting about you. You probably don't let yourself be looked after very often. You might be good at taking care of other people, being good at being dependable, and good at acting like you're fine. Good at keeping your face calm even when your mind is busy. But being on the receiving end, that's sometimes harder. Letting someone else set the pace. Letting someone else say, stop, breathe, stay here. That can feel strange at first, but I think you need it more than you honestly admit. And I don't mean it in some dramatic way. I mean it plainly. You deserve a moment where nothing is being asked of you. A moment where you don't have to perform. A moment where you can just be here and let someone else hold the mood for a while. So let me do that. Let me take care of the pace. space. Let me do the talking. You just listen. See, there you go. That's already better. I want this to feel close, but not rushed. That's important. A lot of people rush closeness. They try to force intensity and they try to make everything loud, but the real presence is usually quieter than that. It's in the pauses. It's in the eye contact and the way somebody speaks when they're not trying to impress you, and it's the way the room changes when the energy gets calm but focused. The kind of energy that I want here. I want calm, focused, a little intense, but controlled. You don't need chaos to feel something, and you don't need someone to shout to get your attention. Sometimes a quieter voice does more. Because you have to lean into it. You have to actively and actually listen. You have to let the words get close enough to land on you. And I think you like that. You like when things are slow enough to feel deliberate. You like when someone takes their time. You like when attention doesn't feel accidental. So I'm going to take my time with you. Not in a complicated way, though. Just slowly, carefully. Like this moment matters because it does. Not because it's dramatic. Because it's yours. It's a small part of your day where you get to stop bracing. So breathe in, slowly, and let it out. Again for me, breathe in and out. Good. Stay with that feeling. Okay? I want you to imagine the room is getting quieter around you. The edges of the day softening. The thoughts that were crowding you starting to lose their shape. And you don't have to fight them. You don't have to solve anything right now. Just let them pass through. Let them move on. If a thought shows up, fine. Let it show up. And then leave it. Let it go away. You're not chasing it tonight. You're staying here with me, with my voice, with this slower rhythm. That's all. I know that there's a part of you that probably is resisting relaxing. The part that says you should be doing something. Checking something, answering something, planning something. But that part can be quiet for a few minutes. It has done enough for today. You have done enough for today, even if the day wasn't perfect, even if you didn't finish everything, even if your mind keeps trying to convince you that you're behind. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to be still, and you're allowed to enjoy being spoken to gently without needing to earn it. Let that sink in. You do not have to earn rest. You do not have to earn attention. You do not have to earn softness. Good. There's a confidence that comes, honestly, from slowing down, and most people miss that. They think confidence is about being louder, bigger, more obvious. But real confidence can be quiet. It can be measured. It can walk into a room without needing to prove anything. It can hold eye contact without turning into a performance. It can speak slowly because it trusts that people will listen, and that's the version I want you to remember. The calmer version, the grounded version. The version that doesn't chase approval. The version that doesn't shrink just because the room gets uncomfortable. The version that knows how hold itself. You have that version. Maybe not all the time, nobody does, but it's there. And when you slow down enough, you can feel it again. So relax your face, relax your shoulders, let your breathing stay easy. You don't need to force confidence, and you don't need to, how do I word this? You just need to stop abandoning yourself. There's a different thing, a better thing. You don't need to become someone else. You don't need to turn yourself into a polished, perfect, untouchable person. And you just need to come back to yourself. You need to come back to your body, back to your breath, back to the part that already knows you're allowed to take up space. I want you to hear that clearly. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to be noticed. You are allowed to be wanted. You are allowed to be seen without immediately trying to fix or explain yourself. So I want you to stay there for a second, because that's not always easy. Being seen can feel uncomfortable, even when you want it, especially, honestly, when you want it, because being seen means you can't hide behind the usual distractions. You can't disappear into being busy, and you can't make yourself smaller and call it being polite as well. You don't need to, I don't need you to hide there, though. You can be quiet, you can be awkward, you can be tired, you can be whatever mood you want to actually be, and I'm not asking you to clean that mood up. I just want you to be here, and that's enough. Because I like this version of you, the one that's listening, the one that lets the silence stretch just a little, the one that doesn't need every second filled, the one that can sit with intensity without running from it. That's honestly stronger than people think. Stillness takes strength. Letting yourself be calm takes strength. Letting someone speak kindly to you without deflecting takes strength. So don't deflect it. Just take it. You're doing well. You're allowed to hear that. You're doing well. Not perfectly, not flawlessly, but well. And that counts. I want you to let those words honestly land without arguing with them. You don't have to list all the reasons they might not be true. You don't have to correct the compliment. You don't have to make yourself smaller. Just let it be said, right? You're doing well. You're still here. You're still trying. You're still coming. You're still trying to become someone better that you can respect. That matters. Breathe for me. In and out. Good. Now, this is where the video gets quieter. Not empty, but just quieter, because I want you to feel the shift. I want the whole thing to slow down enough that your body understands that it doesn't have to stay guarded. Come on, lower your shoulders again. Relax your hands. Let your eyes get heavy if they want to. You can keep watching, or you can let your eyes rest for a minute. You don't have to do this perfectly. Just let the pace slow down. You've got nothing to chase and nothing to prove, nothing to fix. Just this. But I'm going to keep talking, and you're going to keep letting go. Not dramatically, though. Just a bit. A little less tension in your neck. Maybe a little less pressure in your chest. A little less noise behind your eyes. Good. You know what I think? I think you've been harder on yourself than you honestly need to be. And that maybe for a long time. Maybe for so long now that it honestly feels normal. That constant checking, constant comparing, constant wondering whether you're doing enough, whether you're attractive enough, interestingly enough, productive enough, disciplined enough. That voice can get exhausting, and the worst part is it can start to sound like truth. But it isn't truth, it's pressure. And pressure is not the same as guidance. So tonight, you can put it down. Just for now, though. You can come back to your plans later, when you leave. Your goals later, your responsibilities later, they'll still be there. But you'll come back to them better if you actually let yourself rest for once. That's not called weakness. That's maintenance, and that's self-respect. You are not a machine. You are not content. You are not a checklist. You are a person, a real person with a body that gets tired, a mind that needs quiet, a heart that needs reassurance sometimes, even if you don't say it out loud. And that's fine. That's normal. That's human. Right? Stay with me. I want you to picture yourself tomorrow moving a little differently. Not perfectly, just a little bit more grounded, a little bit less rushed, a little less willing to hand your piece over to every small convenience or inconvenience. You don't have to become calm forever, just you need to be able to return to calm faster. That's the skill, not getting thrown off, just coming back again and again. Back to your breath, back to your body, back to what is actually happening, back to what you can control. And right now, all you have to control is this breath, this moment, this pause. That's enough. You can let the rest wait. I'll say it again because I think you need to hear it honestly more than once. You don't have to earn this, and you don't have to earn rest. You don't have to earn care. You don't have to earn being spoken to with patience. You can just receive it, right? Good. That's honestly the whole point tonight. Receiving, not chasing, not proving, not performing, just receiving. Letting someone else set a calm pace and letting the room soften around you. Letting yourself be still without apologizing for it. You're allowed to enjoy that. There's nothing wrong with needing a moment like this, and there's nothing wrong with wanting a voice to guide you down. There's nothing wrong with wanting to feel a little more seen, a little more steady, a little less alone in your own head. It's not strange. It's just honest. And honesty is better than pretending you never heard anything. So, for the last few moments, don't try to do this perfectly, okay? Just breathe. Let your eyes soften and let your body get heavy. Let the day move further and further away. Deep breath in. And out. Again. In. And out. Good. You can stay like this for as long as you need. You're quiet, still, unbothered, no performance, No mask. No pressure. Just you here, breathing, listening, letting yourself be taken care of for once. That's enough. And when you're ready to come back slowly. No sudden movement. No rushing. Just notice the room again. Notice your hands. Notice your shoulders. Notice your breathing. You're still here. And you're okay. You did well. So, take that with you. Not in a loud way. Just take it with you quietly. Let it sit somewhere in the back of your mind and let it be calm, but let it be seen. You can take up space and you can come back to yourself. And whenever you need this again, you know where to find me. So for now, just breathe. Just rest. And let the rest of the night be easier than the day was.